Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with a daily energetic check-in. I am using the Sacred Forest Oracle today, and our card of focus is the Secret Spring with Success. Yay, success, right? So this card basically says that all things are possible, and that the more you honor and celebrate the successes that you already accomplished, right? The more success pours into your life. And the more you feel it, the more you love, well, obviously, the more you love it, right? But the more love, prosperity, fame, and fortune you're going to have, it's going to flow in because you are attracting it to you. Okay, when we act as if and we feel as if, you're going to be wildly successful, right? Even more than you probably imagined. So if we can accept that we're already thriving, and you are, right? Then the more victories are going to emerge. It's that whole energetic thing, like attracts like, right? We attract what we are. We attract what we project. So if a situation seems to knock you down, get back up and take a moment to explore what you learned, and then just keep going, right? Just keep going. That's what this is about. This is about allowing success to flow into your life. It's about allowing vitality and a glowing, youthful renewal of you to come into your life. This is a time to take action in support of your dreams, not somebody else's. Not something that someone said you need to do or you have to do, or this is what you should be, right? This is your dreams. And it doesn't mean that you have to struggle to do it, right? This card absolutely says there's no struggle here because the universe has your back. This is the Secret Spring. Now, I think the Secret Spring in Celtic tradition, they're magical, right? They're a source of life. They're a place where legends and mystical beings emerged from. Okay. Fairy queens and mythic heroes have been said to emerge from these secret springs as well in the Celtic tradition. So anyone who honors the spirit of the secret spring, right, is brought good fortune. They are blessed. So that's a little bit of information there about the secret springs in the Celtic tradition, the Celtic folklore, lore, whatever you want to call it. So basically, this is about acting as if, feeling as if, stepping into what it is that you want and living it, right? Whether you've actually attained it or not, because if you live it, if you feel it, if you act as if, it's going to come to you. That's how we attract things, all right? I am using the Daydream Tarot today, and we're going to dig into this message here a little bit. I want to thank everyone so much for being here. Super happy to be with you on your journey. Likewise, honored to be able to bring you this message today. Don't make it fit, right? Don't make it fit if it's not yours. Trust your intuition. This is a general reading for the collective, not a one-on-one. Let's see where this is going here, right? Okay. All right, Daydream Tarot. What are we doing? Well, we have the Six of Pentacles right away. So this is a card of reciprocity. It's a card of charity. It's giving and receiving equally, right? So it's also about grounding your energy. It's about planting roots. It's all of those things. Pentacles are an earthly suit in the tarot. But when we're talking about the secret spring, living as if, right? It's putting out a certain frequency, and that pulls it back into you. So there's that reciprocity right there. So already we're having some confirmation that this is what we're meant to do. In your energy, the Seven of Wands, yes, 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 stand your ground because you're doing the right thing, okay? This is supporting you, right? This is being persistent in what it is that you want. So persist. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And we have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. Keep in mind, this is a very karmic thing that's happening right now for you. Okay? Living as if, acting as if, feeling as if you've already got everything that you want is the last little step. It feels like it's going to bring it into you, but you've got to believe. Okay? This seems to be that time, like right before we get what we want, that we start doubting, right? We start having those thoughts. Oh, it's never going to happen for me. Oh, I'm never going to this. Oh, this is, I'm never going to that. This is when that happens. And this message here is saying, don't fall into that. Stay true. You have stand your ground, persistence in your energy. This is a very, very karmic thing that's happening right now. Okay. Yeah. It feels like you're almost to the finish line. There's something coming. Stay with that good energy. Like, avoid falling into self-doubt. Whenever those little things come up where you start doubting yourself, turn it into a positive. Turn it around, right? Turn it around. All right. Under the excuse me, the Six of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant coming out. Okay, so there is something very ancient and very wise about what this is, what this shift is, with this Wheel of Fortune showing up for you. This is a karmic shift. And maybe this is something that you've had to overcome through more than one lifetime, right? That's kind of the feeling. That's the kind of the feeling I'm getting. Now, it came out with the Lover's card. Right? I love the Lover's card. Who doesn't love love, right? But in this particular reading, this Lover card represents a choice for you. You have a choice to move forward in a certain way, or you have or figure out who you are at your authentic level. That means your morals, your ethics, your belief systems, everything about you. Figuring out what that is, letting everything fall away that's not you, i.e., things that have been sort of put upon us, right? I mean, our parents mean well, but sometimes our ideas, thoughts, and beliefs aren't ours. There's something that we heard enough times that we thought it was ours. It can come from groups, cultures, all kinds of things, right? This card shows up when you need to figure out who you are at your core. And it came out with this Hierophant. So this is about you finding who that ancient part of you is, right? And who that is who you are now. And we carry that eternal, original soul with us always. So this is what we're trying to get back to, right? This part of you understands the secret spring and the idea of success here that it puts forth as our card of focus. It understands. In your energy, we have the Knight of Wands, right? Stand your ground. The Knight of Wands is going to come in and fan the flames of that. Okay, it's going to help keep you in that energy. Now, this is in your energy, so it's already happening, right? This is the sort of stubbornness that you need right now to fight for yourself, to not be persuaded in other directions, to not be pulled, to not be distracted, to not be influenced, to not be manipulated. That Knight of Wands is going to help you with that, okay? Because you're so close to your finish line. Keep in mind the Nine of Wands. Well, you know how much I love the Nine of Wands, right? You have been through some challenging times and you are still moving around, right? you're collecting wisdoms, you're learning so many things, you've dealt with so many people and so many situations and places and things and all this, yada yada. Okay, this is how you build healthy boundaries. This is how you move forward. This is incredible resilience. And that ancient part of yourself is incredibly resilient. Okay. Wounded Warrior card. You cannot keep that Nine of Wands down. Forget it. It's not happening. I like that the Nine of Wands came out with that Seven of Wands in your energy. Stand your ground. And you have every right to stand your ground. You also have the experience and everything else. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out underneath the Lovers and the Hierophant here, right? So you really have been focused on planting roots, building a foundation in the material world, right? This is you reaching a point where you can breathe a little bit, right? Maybe you've had some struggles. Maybe it was really hard work to get where you are with your material world foundation, in the material world, right? Now, a lot of times, this Nine of Pentacles, nines are really solitary energy. So nines actually sacrifice a lot in their lives. And one of the things they talk about with the Nine of Pentacles sacrificing are relationships, right? So coming out underneath the Lovers and the Hierophant, this is about you being able to breathe enough to get back to you, right? To sort of reconnect with the self. This is part of what needs to happen if we're going to truly step into the as if energy, right? To bring in that last step, to cross that finish line, Yeah, we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, you're real vigilant right now. This is about, typically the page will go to higher ground and sort of like get a better vantage point of what's actually happening around them. So this is about being vigilant. Stand your ground. Stay stubborn and true to what you want. Page of Swords is being vigilant. It also, there's some clarity that's going to come. The pages are really fresh energy. Maybe something, you're going to have a fresh perspective on it. It's in your energy. Yeah, there's a little bit of, there's some truth coming, right? Maybe an epiphany. Maybe something that you kind of knew, but it didn't click until the moment was right. Did you ever have that happen? Keep in mind you have the Queen of Swords. So yes, logic, intellect, great communication, right? Now the Queen of Swords has been through a lot. The Queen of Swords earned the right to sit on her throne, right? But she's not closed off to humanity. I know people say the Queen is the Queen of Swords is so cold, right? In a traditional deck, she has one hand extended. The Sword of Truth is straight up. The hand is extended to humanity to say, hey, I'm still here. I'm still a nurturing queen, because the queens are all nurturing, right? I think that's there to just remind you to also be truthful and honest with yourself. Okay? You have some truths coming here. You have some clarity coming here. You're going to cross that finish line. Stay true to you. That's really what this is about. It's just staying true to you, right? Stay true to who you are. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more cards here. Let's just see what's going to come up. Okay, yep. Yeah. We have the Death card coming out. So yeah, this is an ending for you and a new beginning, right? It's a death and a rebirth. It's shedding something that no longer aligns with you and making room for something that's going to come in, right? So this is a shift, and you are shifting. You are bringing in that last little bit, right? It's the final push for you to make those changes. And we have the King of Wands. So yes, this is about blazing your own trail. being the outlaw in your own story, not the bad guy outlaw, right? You've got a cause to fight for, and it's you, because you're almost there. And you're going to find creative, you know, if things get jumbled right at the end, you're going to be so creative about getting across that finish line. All right. Super, super creative. Super creative. Underneath the deck, we have the strength card. Yeah, you are. I mean, I know that, I mean, the strength, this is your inner fortitude, right? And I love this character holding this big giant stone over his head, but it also reminds me of the sign of victory, right? Yeah, you're gonna do this. You're absolutely getting there. So just remember with the secret spring to live as if, act as if, feel as if. That's what's going to push you across that finish line, okay? The success is yours. I mean, Secret Spring says the universe has your back. So let it have your back, right? All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button if anything resonated for you today. Share with your besties. Subscribe, it's free. Growing my channel, hopefully. And I'll see you next time.